Hello everyone and welcome back to 88 Goals, where my two goals are to have fun and win. So, our matchup for this week is absolutely so scary. They have a Thunderous and most of all they have Terra Skeledirge. Skeledirge absolutely counters my whole team, walls everything, can Terra into probably a poison type or anything bulky. What can it? Maybe steel or water type could be possible. But yeah, it's going to just wall my team. I don't really have any solutions for it. But I'm going to try. But it's very rough. So the team I've made for this is Butler the Sneasler with White Herb Close Combat for the Unburden. With their Dark Night Slash, because it's very good against my opponents, especially Bronzong and other mons, and hopefully Skeletors prefer it Terrastals. Dark Claw just is very important, because if the Skeletor comes in, I still have a chance to do something against it. Then we have the Waiter, with Psychic, Nasty Blood, Hydro Pump and Trick Room. Trick Room, you might be asking why Trick Room, you would be saying, but this is absolutely the most cooking I have ever done, and it is for the room service Nemeris. So contrary room service, it gets a speed boost. It gets a speed boost. Why would it get a speed boost? Because room service lowers speed and contrary switches the stats, so speed boost. And if I switch in a Nemeris at the end of Trick Room, let's say, it gets a speed boost and there's no more Trick Room anymore. So I get fast, superpower, and I can just hit with superpower Moonblast Mystical Fire. It's gonna be interesting, very interesting. And Earth Power, especially Earth Power from the Skeletor. If there are poisons, I can deal with it, hopefully. Then we have Salt and Pepper, Purifying Salt Recovery. It's pretty good to ship down Skeledirge and other mons, because there are a lot of steel types on this team, even a water type. So it's very good for some residual damage. It's very important. Then we have Escargot with Shuffleberry Counter. This is to trick the Valiant or all the physical attackers. Dragon Tail, because the Stealth Rock. Earthquake and Flamethrower. I don't want anyone to set up, so Dragon Tail is very good, maybe for Skeledirge. Then we have Candlelight, Griffin with Monitoring and Fire Revenge. Maybe not the best, but it will help with crippling the physical attackers on his team. And yeah, that's mostly the team. Butler is just going for absolute damage. Waiter is going to try to stat up the Trick Room, also Nasty Blood. Could it be a breaker, maybe? Would be fun. Candlelight, just Will-O-Wisp mostly. Escargot, just with more special stuff. Salt Pepper, residual damage and made for the heat. So yeah, let's go into the fight. So I start off with Candlelight, and oh, I get extremely countered by Bronzong. That's a very bad start. The Salt and Pepper coming in, Skeledirge, and everything goes wrong because it is, it is, what's the item? It's Covered Cloak, yeah, Covered Cloak. And yeah, it counters like almost my whole strategy by shipping it and just... And it's Assault Vest Bronzong. It's just too bulky, can't do anything against it. Then there's a Tracky, very rough. Hopefully for Corona, yeah, the knockoff. Flame Body is very helpful for this. But yeah, I didn't expect like the Tracky or something. It is painful. Salt and Pepper coming back. Maybe now is looking for an opportunity to break down the walls, but no. Skeledirge comes in again and it's a poison. Luckily I'm Purifying Salt so I can deal with ghost moves. Like I fully resist all type stabs. Now hopefully, yeah, no, they keep spamming Shadow Ball, predicting my Slowking probably. But that's smart of them. And now they set up Therapy Spin and set up a spike afterwards, so my Volcarona cannot come in anymore. And that's so rough. It's like impossible to win almost. Like fully get walled by like 4 of its mons. It's a slaughter. Getting Ripping Spins. And now I set up the Trick Room, hoping that Ennemrus can still do things. Just hoping. And yeah, I forgot Volcarona. Heavy Duty Boots was knocked off. That's painful. And yep. Now it's a turn for Mate. And I went too early into Mate and now it gets walled by the Bronzong, sadly. But it was... I'll try to do something smart, but it backfired a bit. The Bronzong was just too wally. Yup. Flash Cannon, painful. Then we come into Butler. Going to switch into Skeledirge. I cannot do anything because it's a Skeledirge. Word Herb consumed, I got in Burden Boost. Doesn't really matter. The Dark Diaclaw. Forgot it was Cover the Cloak again. So yeah, it doesn't help me anything. Keep going for Diaclaw because I keep forgetting it is Cover the Cloak. It's painful. This is a very painful game. Yeah, and Skeledirge just keeps... Yeah, I try to do some more damage, but no. Just walls me. Yeah, misclick the counter. Stupid of me. Why would I ever use counter? But there was no more way to win against it. Like Salt and Pepper. A little bit of Earthquake, but no. Gets killed by Earth Power. Meltrona really played well, spamming the Shadow Ball just to predict my Slowking. Yeah. I did try to cook, I overcooked it, I burned my meal. And yeah. The Skeledirge just... There was no option, almost, I think. What could I have done? Maybe banded mon just to break through the unaware. Maybe I shouldn't bring so much setup mons, but And I really should have had some hazard removal, but the Thunderous was defiant. So yeah, Matrona really played well. Was almost no way to win, but it could maybe have won. No, I actually couldn't have won. He played way too good, and his team, Skeledirge most of all, was just a basic counter to all my team. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and see you next week. Goodbye.